Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you so much. I really love you. Thank you so much. So, straight away to the point. The question is, should we keep living like this, we housemaids or house helpers, house girls? Should we keep like this? How? As in pretending. Today I'm talking about pretense. I want to talk about pretense. And if I may say, there is a housemaid. By the way, it's a pity that these things are coming from Africa. It is coming from us, we Africans. Hello, Noor. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for everything. So these things, they are like it's all about like Africans. I don't know what's wrong with us, but if I may ask, should we keep like this? As in, should we keep pretending to be what we are not so that we can win the love from these people? Everything is all about Africans in Arab countries. Why we, if we may ask, why all or everything is all on us, we Africans, So maybe we should stop. I think this is what I can say. Let us stop, because there is this housemaid. Let me go straight to the point as to why today I made this live. She's from Africa. She has been taking care of an old woman. The old woman can't walk herself. She can't talk well. She can't do anything for herself, apart from getting her someone to help her out. Last time I made a video, maybe some people, you could say that sometimes we fake out things, but this has happened in the family where I'm working. Hello, host. Valeria, thank you so much for joining us, and everyone from Valeria, she's saying hello, So this housemaid, they brought her to take care of this old woman, and they knew that she has experience. That was she was specialized in taking care of like those old people. So she had experience, so they trusted her. Hello, host. Thank you so much for joining us, Mama Enoch. Mama Enoch, today I was asking you whether you're free or not, because I wanted you to join me. And today I've used another way, the one for only one person. How I wish you told me you were going to be here. So guys, she has been like taking the old woman who can't talk well, who can't walk herself, who can't do anything to Genda Quran. I'm good at that, So so she has been like there is a way she has been treating this old woman, which was not good. She has been doing things. I don't know how do they call this, like mama eno kokusuna bakuita batya mu Luzungu in English. How do if someone do like this? So she has been like torturing her, and yet she can't, like she has been threatened not to say anything. Pitching. Yeah, she has been like pitching her. Remember, she's the one who takes her to the bathroom. Okay, when they have been like moving with this lady or this housemaid, thank you so much. It's pitching. Thank you so much anyway. Because I didn't know that, and I thought about it before, but I couldn't, like, get that word. So thank you so much for helping me out. Okay, so it's like in front of the family members, she has been pretending to love the old woman, to pamper her, to care, to show that care in front of the family members. But when she goes to the bathroom to maybe to make her wash, to do everything to this old woman, she has been doing something which was not good. Mushikiram, you know. But I thank God I've improved my English because of this house and because of the internet, you know. So that's what I can say, you know. So when this woman, I think it has been like 2 years, I think. So maybe this woman got tired of this lady, you know. She got tired of her and she had to tell her siblings, her not her sibling, her children, that this housemaid is doing this and this to me, you know. So for all along, this woman has been in torture, yet her children, they have been not aware of this kind of like act doing to her own mother, you know. That was really not fair. We should apply humanity, you know. And if at all you don't want to do anything or you are tired, you just say, you leave, but don't torture someone in that way. Hmm? So, and remember, by the way, it's where we are all going. And to those who still have their mothers or their fathers, you think before, or think who will treat them. Because remember, the way you're treating someone's mother, it is the way your mother is going to be treated. Hmm? So before you do something to that child that you're taking care of, eh, think about how your children are going to be treated. Even like these housemaids who are taking care of children, if in front of their mothers you show love, you pamper the children, you're like, oh, do this and the other, but when they are not around, you have to pinch them, you have to knock their heads, you have to do each and everything that you want. Yeah? So finally she was caught. So that means this old woman has been living in hell, you know. By the time she came out to say something and they got to know what she was like meaning, because she couldn't speak well, like she can't do anything, she can't walk on herself, she can't dress herself, everything they do it for her. And mind you, people don't know that in life you reap what you sow. Exactly. So even if you're not taking care of old people, even if you're not taking care of babies, but you are just a housemaid in someone's house, you are a cleaner, the way you are cleaning that house, expect it to be in your house when you get rich, when you get where you are expecting to be, when your dreams are fulfilled. Just know that you will get the same maid who will do what you're doing in someone's house, no matter how long it will take, no matter how many years it will take, still it will come to you. So it's high time we change our minds, we change the way we do things to others anyway. Let me say that, you know. So today it's me, tomorrow might someone else, or today it's her, tomorrow it might be me. But then I don't expect it to reach to that extent, you know. If I don't do anything, I'm free to be open and say, no, this one I can't, I myself. And for me, these people, they know me. If I don't know anything, or if I don't want, not like I don't know, fine. Yes, if I don't know, I be open and say I don't know. And if I don't want, still I be open and say that one, no, not me. Let it be someone else. Than ruining someone's life, than ruining someone's things, which is not all right on our side. And we are showing, by the way, a big picture. Do you know what hurts me so much? It's like these incidences, they are done by we Africans. Imagine everything Africans. So even they are no longer even replacing Africans. She left, but then they replaced someone not from even Africa, because they trusted her. They knew, they even trusted what she was doing because she had experience, you know. They expected she had skills in what she was doing, because all along she has been doing that. But they were so disappointed in her act. They were so disappointed in her. So still, if we, let us not be forced, okay, let us not force ourselves to reach to an extent whereby we are going to leave these houses not in good terms. You know? So it's like it's a family that has been having like Africans working in there. But whoever goes, they replace someone who is not from even Africa. Because you've left and you've gone not in good terms. So what picture have you left in that house? What are you trying to show? That means we are it's like we are demarcating ourselves. And yet remember, keep remembering this, that we Africans are still coming. Thumbs up for our host, please. Thank you so much, Varelia. You know, so think about it, and we are still here. I was so shocked, by the way, because they trust you. Wherever they take their mothers, it's where you go. Wherever they go to sit, it's where you are, because you are with their mother, you know. So whatever they eat, it's what you're going to eat on. They are discussing their family issues, still you are with those people. So they trusted you. They couldn't discuss their things when you are away. No, you have to be around because it's your work. If the mother wants this, it's you to give it to her. So you have to be around with them. Imagine all that trust. Because sometimes we might be in the house, in these houses, not knowing what these people are planning for. Like you just see things happening. You go maybe down and you find something, like they have visitors you didn't know, or you're not aware. So for her, she has been around with the family members, knowing what's going on. Maybe if they talk about another housemaid, for her, she knows. And you remember that all trust, but she disappointed them so much. Hello, good evening. Lola, hello, good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining. So by the way, let me tell you guys, thank you so much, Habibti. Thank you. Thank you, Martha. Thank you too for being here. I really appreciate. Never break someone's trust. If you have been trusted, never break that trust, because trust is like a glass. Once it is broken, you can never get the repair, and you can never like bring it back, you know. You are most welcome. Thank you, Lola. So it's like never break that trust. Hey, Lola from Varelia, the kind lady. So it is up to you, my dear friends, my dear hustlers, my dear housemaids. Some people have trusted us, but we have really disappointed these people. Someone who can leave you in like they go for vacation and they leave you in that house where you are, just alone. Sometimes they don't lock even those rooms, but they leave each and everything open for you to manage. But at the end of it all, maybe you are attempted and you bring someone into the house and they get to know. We have seen videos, by the way. There is a housemaid whom who brought a driver. Yeah, it was a driver. That video went viral. Hmm? These people could go to work, and for her, she could bring in a neighbor's driver in the house. Hmm? Someone has, moreover, even just imagine they have left you with their even kids. So the kids, they see a neighbor's driver coming in, goes to a housemaid's room. Eh? What are we trying to show? But that one was not from Africa. It was not from Africa. Yeah, they were from Asia. But that video went viral. So let us control ourselves. But let me tell you, Africans, we are demarcating ourselves over just the small things, of which we have no a yes, or we have no we have that no in our mouth. Like me here, when they go, they leave me to own the whole house. Yes, that is the trust. Because they trusted you. The years you've been in there, they have seen you, But let me tell you, Mama Enoka, once you break that trust that they have for you, that is the end of you and them. Let's share this video, please. Oh, thank you so much, Valeria, the kind lady. Yes, this trust you don't break. The trust that your employer give to you, because this is very important to all of us working exactly in foreign countries. Yeah, don't risk, Mama Enoka. Don't dare risk. Someone has given you the trust. Remember, there are some people who can go to their rooms to clean, but they are being supervised. But someone has trusted you. You keep even their keys. It's you to go there and you clean when they are not around. But you dare just steal something out in their room. That means they will never, you'll one time go to look for the key, or you will come and find that they have changed even this for the key. And you ask, why did you change? Because you broke that trust they had for you. So to most especially those who are taking care of those old people, for sure. And the good thing, they are just letting us to go out of these countries when freely, like so after being caught, like she was mistreating this old woman, they had to exit her. And we keep saying that these people are good. They caught a lady who was bewitching her bosses. She was not taken to prison unless, instead, she was free to go to her country. So what if she was taken to prison and she was imprisoned, maybe a life imprisonment, or she was given maybe she was not even taken to the prison, and we still say that these people are bad, yet you were trying to that is an act of you were attempting to maybe should I say kill? So if we keep saying that these people are bad, but we are not seeing our side, and why we are working here, foreign countries, because we need to support our family back home. So we all think all about it. Yeah, remember we came, hey, you guys, you're still joking, and we are praying in this. We are just we have been given this chance. It is like a chance, by the way, but some people, we are just taking it for granted. For you think you can manage. Yeah, you can manage when you're still on this job, but once you lose it, that is when you will remember that what I was doing was not good. And since you are not yet caught, you will not think of even change, like to change what you're doing, because you haven't been seen or you haven't been caught by them. But if they dare see you, and they take you when you're not prepared, they take you, they exit you, and you will never come back to maybe to Saudi. You might say that I will go to Dubai. Let me tell you guys, there is also another lady whom we came with. But the way she was doing afterwards, her boss was like, no, let me take you back to Uganda. She was taken back. But for her, she was like, no, I will go to Dubai. It is okay, let me go. If it is to go, let me go. I will go to Dubai. But she failed to go to Dubai up to now. Why? So before you think of another alternative, before you think of solution B, you first work on the solution A. Diana, trust is very important. I stay in Saudi for 6 years. Wow. 6 years as a caregiver. When I decided to stop working as I'm getting married, my madam cried. She said, I don't know if ever I can find someone like you. Be like that, Dinah. Be like Dinah. Huh? Let someone, at least when you're leaving, keep that will I replace someone like you? She was also taking a caregiver. And even this one I'm talking about, she was a caregiver. They knew her as she had experience in that. But behind them, they didn't know that she was doing some things to this grandmother. So, and I think this grandmother came to be open or came to say something when it was too late, and she couldn't bear, Mira is saying, oh, hey Mira, thank you so much for joining. So guys, at least let us try hard. For 6 years, just imagine. And by the way, let me ask you guys, to those who are from Africa, you are really merciful. You have a great example to all of us working abroad. You have a very good example. God bless you. Thank you so much, Rola. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you remember me, Mira. Yes, I do remember you. Thank you so much for coming back. Wrong time. Long time. I wanted to say something, So guys, this is what I wanted to say. Why do you think that we Africans, we cannot spend like 6 years, 7 years, 20 years in here working? Why do you think that we Africans cannot spend that much years, like all that time in these people working? And yet these other people, they can work for more than 10 years in one house. And they are still on top, by the way. That's why an African goes, they replace the one from Asia. If an African goes, they bring in someone from Asia. It's rare to find that Africans, that like a housemaid has gone and she has been from Africa and they replace another African. Really? Mira, I'm not. I don't think. The way I'm stubborn, I'm like, I've been working here also in Dubai for 7 years. For some employer, we are just like our second family here. Yes. You might reach in a family and they consider you as a family member. Even if they come into the family, they can't differentiate who is a maid here. Hmm? Because the way, if that trust is there, you are likely to fit in the family. I worked in Oman 5 years too, and the day I left, my madam developed pressure. Now 2 years in Dubai, but still chat with the Oman madam. That's great. So your relationship was built from the beginning. I like that, you know. I love that. The same to me here. How many years, Mama Enoka? How many years in the house? Hopefully you're going to make also like 7 or more than that in the house. It is okay, Lola. Thank you so much. You share it out. It might help someone, you know. Yeah, thank you so much. Mama Enoka, 10 years. Wow. Inshallah. Inshallah. But let me tell you, it's rare to find an African spending 10 years more than even that in the house. It is rare. And this is the question I'm asking: why we Africans can't make all that much years, you know? So let us change our mindset. Let us change where we see that we are not doing good. Then we shall also see the goodness in these people, than keeping crying, than keeping, you know. Yeah, that's what I can say. And there are some people who can't lie. If it is this, it is this. If they are seeing this, it's what they say. I'm seeing this. And by the way, I've learned that from these people who are coming from Asia. For her, they don't know this kind of like dodging things or making like, you know, they keep like, if you want to be straightforward and say something out, than keeping like making corners. You're going here, but you're trying too much time here. That is we Africans. And that's why when we go out, they repress in that someone. And they keep saying they are good, and we should accept that they are good. Because if at all we are good, if we go, they would bring in another Africans twelaganyo. The little money we get in 2 years makes us feel so much excited and think that we have now finished everything. Exactly, you know, we start boosting that this is enough. 2 years are enough, you know. But remember, and that's why we go back. When we go home, and we have already said we can't come back. For me, I cannot. And we find ourselves into the house, by the way. We come back and work because it's not enough. Money has never been enough, and it will never be enough for someone. It will never. That's why we see some rich people are still maintaining, or they are trying even to keep add on what they have. So money has never been enough. So it's just that proud, because we've never had the money that we are getting right now, or we've never touched, we've never earned what we are earning in these houses. So after getting like some millions, and you think that maybe you have it all, then you start boosting, you start alarming how you're not coming back. But the end of it all, you are likely to come back, because it is the only option. 2 years, your passport is 10 years, right? So you see that you still have a chance to come and get some money because your passport is still valid. That is the only way that it will push you to come back and work. Before even reaching a quarter way of the contract, we start saying, I want. Yeah, after even 2 months, after 2 months, you're like, oh my God, no, 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 I'm not coming back. 1 year, you will still swear that for me, I'm not coming back. So, but these people, by the way, let me tell you, and remember, we are the ones getting little money. But these people who are getting too much money, you can't hear them saying that I'm not coming back. Instead, she's so excited that she has even to get that the break off, like the vacation. Yeah, she's so excited. Oh my God, I've got a new house. I've got a good house. I'll go for my vacation and come back and work for these people. But for us, we are cursing. For us, we can't come back in these houses. Some of us Filipino, but if we are really cannot work, excuse me, in the end of the day, we will go back to our hometown. So let's enjoy. We still can. and, and by the way, let me tell you, it's like you're good at spending. You're good at spending. You're good at, what I like to the Filipino, the Indonesia, yeah, what they get, it's how they use it all, by the way. Lola, exactly. Yeah. And by the way, it's what you use because you're still working. You think that maybe next month you will do what you want to do. So it has also kept so many at work. It has kept so many coming in these houses. Yeah, it's true. They don't mind about tomorrow. Exactly. And that's why I'm saying, why do they spend like many years in these houses? And for us, we are like, spend like 2 years and we go. But I salute them, by the way. I salute them, and that's why they are loved by these people. They are so really loved. That's why when we go, they repress them because they keep in the house for so long, because remember, these people are the ones who buy for us these passports. So if they buy for us these passports, if they are not yet expired, they wouldn't love to let anyone go when their passports are not yet done. So that's why they love these people. So one thing that has kept them, it is that reason, There is a new person. Pray Grade 5. Hello host. Hello dear, thank you so much for joining us, and saying greetings to everyone. Thank you so much for joining Pray Grade 5. You're most welcome. So I had here my Indonesian friend, but after every month she used it to buy for me cafeteria and gifts. Yeah, that is them, by the way. That's them, and no one can change it's like their habit. They don't mind. They don't mind, by the way. And I think, and by the way, their money is having value. Though they keep chopping off, they keep doing what they are doing, they keep eating the way they want, still their money is doing a great thing in their countries than we Africans, whose money, the value of the money in our countries, it is not all that a big deal. But besides that, she was so kind and loving. Yeah, I had one, by the way. I had one. She, whatever she could think of, she could, like, oh my God, let us go to the supermarket, you know? And that's her. So I was like, oh my God. For me, I could say, oh my God, how I wish I am earning this kind of money. Because, yeah, they are good spenders. And what they are doing back in their countries, still you can see that they are doing a great thing. So that's why, by the way, these people, they do love them because they are peacemaker in these houses. That's one. Than we Africans. You can find like four of them, they are in the house and they are having peace. And they are not negative the way we are. I don't know when are we going to change this. When are we going to change this mentality? You are in the house, but you have this side and the other side. You are having these numbers that in case of anything, you are likely to call, hello, come and pick me, come. Why? And for them, they are steady. They are like, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, whatever. And most especially when you find the Muslim ones. Oh, guys, let us remove some mentalities in our minds. We change our mindset. We shall reach to where they are. But if we keep insisting, oh my goodness. That's why some countries, housemaids from a certain country, they are called, for them, they are well known as Majnuna. There is another country that is well known that they are shagala comedians, So we have also owned such names because they know. So if we keep the extent of pretending, the pretense is taking us down. So here comes a question. Should we keep pretending because we want to be loved? That is a question. So someone might ask me, how can someone pretend to be loved? My co-worker was from Indonesia. She treated me like a trash for the first 6 months, but I showed her 6 months, but I showed her kindness. She changed and we became good friends. Thank you so much. By the way, let me tell you, thank you so much, Valeria. That is another thing that you did on another side, So this is what I'm always telling you. You might find even that in some houses, some people are like that, right? But it's you to change them. So if she treated you like a trash, what if you also treated her like trash? What would have happened? So you acted wisely, by the way. So it's like also these people. The way we sometimes say that our madams are not good. So if they are not good, let us not also be bad. Fine? Let us try to act kindly. Try to show some kindness towards this madam. She will afterwards change. I love what you did. Because sometimes fire can't seize fire. We need water to make this fire, So some people, we sometimes don't know how to handle such things, and we end up failing even to work in the house just because of that. Because if you know that this person is like this, don't also act like that way. Try to be this side, because she might change herself. If you see that you're not minding what she's doing to you, or you are like kind to her, she's likely to change. What you did was good, and it's the only way we can also change our bosses. Yeah, she is a boss. Fine. If she does something to you, do you need to expose her? Do you need to do bad things towards her children because she has done something to you? No. She has done something to you. Fine. You do some kindness to her children. She will see that, the way I'm treating this maid, but she loves my children, you know? So we need sometimes also to change some people. I love that. That was a great work that you did. And by the way, those are the people. Valeria, which country are you from? You're from Africa? Where? So sometimes, yeah, we should mind less about some things, and it's way to change things so that we can stick in the houses. I'm from Uganda. Oh, wow, that's great. And if at all you found a Ugandan in the house, oh, you would have been who, here, there, not change. But thank God you changed her. But some people, they do come with their mentality that you cannot work with another person, you cannot work with such kind of thinking. And they end up failing even to work in the houses because they came with that mentality of which you cannot even change them. So sometimes what saves us, it is the language also. When you have like you cannot connect in the language, Harriet. Wow, thank you so much for joining us. Hey guys, hello Harriet, thank you so much for joining. You are most welcome. So what serves us sometimes, it is the language. Varelia, follow me and just know you are my tribe mate if you're from Bale. Yeah, by the way. Oh, the Kadodi people here. So Valeria, you look for her, you look for Mama Enoka. Okay? So sometimes what serves us, it is the language, you know? Let me give a little bit story of the housemaid that I found in this house. She was so kind and good, but because she had, I also found she was doing something not good, which I will truly I connected about 3 girls in the family, but they turned against me, but they failed due to their behaviors. This is also what I want to ask. Should we keep connecting such people in the houses where we are working in? Because we feel these houses are good, you are going to connect someone to come and join you. But because that someone will come with her own mentality of which you cannot change, should we keep connecting? I know Mama Enoch has ever connected some people, but not in the same house. There is also another housemaid who connected her sister in the house. But before that housemaid left to go back to her country, the madam was like, no, how I wish I did not bring this person direct. I would have taken her to the office. Just imagine. Me, I told you I can never ever connect someone unless I direct you to go to the office, you find a company where you can be connected, you come with a company, but not me connecting you direct. You know? So even the lady, she was still in the house, but madam was like, oh my God, You cannot leave this person here. How I wish I got her from the office. I would have taken her back to the office. Just imagine, you're still in the house. You've connected someone because of her mentality and her bad behaviors. The madam is regretting. We sometimes connect people because we feel that these people are good and we need them to be in the houses, you know? But because they can't behave the way we do, or they think that for us we how should I say, we are not so much educated. But when you try to advise someone that please, but she feels that you are too proud, you're too, how should I say, yes, I connected one. What's the topic? Sorry, I was late. Oh, Harriet, I've just seen your message. Okay, Harriet, hope you're still there. Okay, I'm asking, should we keep like this? As in, should we keep pretending just because we want to be loved? You've missed, by the way, but I shared how this housemaid has been taking care of an old woman. So she has been like mistreating her. She has been like pitching her. Remember, she has not been talking, as in the old woman can't talk well. She can't walk. She can't do anything for herself. So the only thing was this woman to help her. And she was from Africa. That is what hurts me most. That everything that happens, it's from Africans. So we are becoming something else, you know. So afterwards, this woman was able to speak up, because whenever they could ask her, do you want to eat? She could just shake. Do you want to drink? Shake. So they could just like see her, and they get to know that maybe she wants to sleep, you take her to bed, you know. But then she was able at least to speak up, and they got what she was like trying to tell them. So she explained how they got it, that this housemaid who has been like taking care of her has been like pitching her, mistreating her, you know. So she broke all the trust that they had towards her. Africans. So they had to let her go. Afterwards, they replaced someone, but not from Africa. Harriet, hope you're still there. Grima, you're heartbroken? What is that? Anyway, so that was it. Harriet, hope you're still there. I hope I have tried to explain how we started with this, you know. Yeah, Mama Enoch, I saw your message saying that you connected one, but not in the same house. Hope so. She was taken somewhere. So no matter, by the way, no matter how we pretend, still our manners will put us where we belong. Our behaviors will put us where we are supposed to be. So, should we keep pretending? Even if we are pretending, it's like we are being exposed. You carry something that you would want maybe these people to love you, still you are being exposed, and everything Africans, and we still saying that these people are bad. They are likely to be bad because of what we are doing. And the good thing, they are just exiting us without doing anything bad to us, but we are still opening our mouths to say that they are bad. Who is good, why do you carry the witches into their house? You who is good, why are you pitching their mothers if they have trusted you to do such kind of a work to them and they pay you? And moreover, they have been like giving her like gifts, gifting her, because when you're taking your mother, it is not like an easy job to do, because if at all they had time for their mother, they would have done that. So, but since all of them are busy, so they have to trust you to do for them that job. That means they are paying you good money, plus the gifts that you're getting from those people. Appreciation before your monthly salary. They are dressing you up. What they are eating on, it's what you're eating on. You see how we are disappointing people. And you think they will employ another African? Never ever. That's why she left and they brought in another person. So before we do some things, let us think on how our mothers are going to be treated when we become rich and we are busy doing our businesses. You travel here, there, but you need someone to keep your mother. You need someone to keep your children. It is the same way you're doing that they are going to do in your own house. No matter how long it will take, still it will come back to you. So it is up to we Africans. We are becoming something else. You think by the time you did not have any job and you could wish to have one, today you have a job. Today you are earning something. But see how we are taking things for granted. There is something that we have in our hands. But once it is taken out of our hands, then it's high time we change our behaviors anyway. It's the behavior that we need to change and the mentality that we came with in these houses. Otherwise, we have a great chance. And our mouth, it is a great, great changer. Like the way Varelia changed that housemaid whom she was working with. You have also a tongue, or you have that mindset. You can change something. We are to change some things. You might be here in the house and you think when you go out, maybe when they exit you, you are going to Dubai. No, my dear. Your chance might be here. So use it when you still have it in your hands. Use it. There are so many people who have left these countries and they are expecting to go to other countries, but they cannot. Maybe they have processed, but they are still on the line and they don't know when. There are some people who are good, by the way, but just because we have been fed by those people who came before us, and they could say, what is there? It is fire, fire. There is a housemaid who came to work for one family. She was from Asia. So she came and she found that this family wanted to travel, So they couldn't take her. But since they processed each and everything to come and work for them, they paid her 2 months' salary. This work is like any other job, and for me, I love this work because you get to save a lot. So people should start respecting this work and love what you're doing. They do it like this. Finger love. Thank you so much. Harriet, thank you so much, dear. By the way, let us put pride pride, they call it pride, right? Pride aside, no matter how many degrees that you have, there are so many people who are in the offices, but they cannot get the money that you are getting. Just because they dress you up, they feed you, they give you each and everything after they give you even the salary. So if you're being like dressed up, they give you these dresses of which some people you get ashamed and feel shy. You don't want to show them that you're like, do you know how smarter you could be in this big you people, you're joking. You're joking. So what if I was getting my little salary? I go to the supermarket, the way that things are expensive, I buy the clothes for myself. Harriet, well done, from Varelia. Yeah, she has put a point of which some people, they can't see it even, but I love that. By the way, how I wish I can share my picture the way I came. Now I see my cheeks are very big, Thank you so much. You people, there are things that we shouldn't take for granted. I'm full of chicken and rice. Remember, let me tell you guys, there are some Africans who used to eat rice during Christmas time. And that is me. For us, we used to eat rice during Christmas time. Just imagine. And now you're eating rice. At the end of it all, I'm tired of rice. Rice, chicken. Chicken, you eat it on Christmas time. If it is not yet Christmas, you can't kill that hen. You wait until Christmas time and you like, oh, if you have some little money, then you can buy some meat. But we are not appreciative at all. At all. Only we can speak out is we are suffering, we are. Why can't we change? Let us be appreciative at least for 1 minute. Guys, they give you everything. Some people, you are now like, your skins are like for babies. Leave alone the filters that you're always in. Just because you are given like expensive Vaseline and expensive lotions. That is the fact. That is the fact. But we are not appreciative at all. Some of the bosses here in Saudi are better than the ones in Africa. Some, exactly, you guys. And this is a fact, and we should talk about it, and we should accept it, by the way. They are better than the ones in Africa. Some, if get an opportunity, take it and grab it, because if you let go, you never know when you will get it back. Exactly. This is a great opportunity for we women, by the way. For we women, we still have a chance. Remember, there are so many guys, like boys, who are there, but they cannot. They are still lining up, but their jobs are scarce. But we, oh my God, even if you are educated or not educated, you have a chance to come and work. Even if you are being trained the other side, you will come back in the house and they train you again. What a great chance. It's not all about educated people to come and work. No, it is favoring every woman. So long as you are able, you're not disabled, you can have hands, you can work. That's what they want. So what else do we need, really? Valeria, the kind lady, I quitted teaching to this job and my children are studying in better schools out of this job, many, and saving some. Wow. Hmm? That's a great thing. And these things we just look at them and say, you know, you're teaching your children in expensive schools or in a better schools. Maybe they were in schools where they could not teach in English. But now when you want to speak with them, you speak with them in English. Wow. And you're saving some. You guys, let us be appreciative. It's only we to change on how we are doing things in these houses. Hey girl, Helen. Karuhanga Helen, hello. Thanks for teaching the nation, dear. Thank you so much. Yes, it's the best job ever. You don't pay rent. Yes, you eat what you want. Okay, let us try to make something there. Not what you want, but so long as you're eating. Right? Yes, some people are given a chance to eat what they want. Some people, we are given a chance to eat what we want, but not all of them. Okay? But at least they are given that food. They are not sleeping hungry, which is the greatest thing. You're not paying rent. Don't get to use your money in the country and end up saving a lot for your family. You know? By the way, if you're getting each and everything, then why are you spending your money? At least send it. You educate your children in better schools. Send it and maybe save it. You might go back and do a business if you're getting each and everything in the house. How can I talk to in person, dear? Helen Karonji. Okay, you can find me on Facebook. You search the sweat of a hardworking woman. Yeah, search the sweat of a hardworking woman, you will get me. The same profile picture. If you have Facebook, you're going to get me. Okay? All right, dear. Thanks. You're welcome. So that is it, my dear ones. Let us at least appreciate you guys. The way for me, I appreciate the little I get at the end of the month. By the way, it keeps me like, it gives me the strength to keep like, oh, it gives me the strength for the next month. There are some women, I appreciate those who go back and say that because of Saudi Arabia, I have this and the other. Then when you go back and you start saying, I did not get anything. I did not get anything. Even if you go back with nothing, at least you won't be the same. Thinking, when you're thinking, you cannot think like the way you used it to because you have traveled. You can't be like that someone who remained constant or who remained in the same place. You are someone who has moved from a place to another. So you have seen with your eyes. We get to learn when we see things. We get to learn when people talk. At least we've been with the rich people, or we are working with the rich people. We know how they do talk. So we get to learn that. Then we change a little bit. How about that? It's not about getting the cash, but still you might go back with nothing, but you go back and do something constructive. If you've been in the kitchen, you've got some skills in there. If you've been taking care of children, you've got some skills. You might go back and open up like a daycare for kids. You guys, let us stop joking, by the way. So if, by the, let me tell you another thing. If we can leave our mothers when they need our help and we leave them there, when are you posting motivation cleaning videos? Just asking. Next year. Harriet, next year, I think. I'm starting next year. Yeah, we are remaining with some days and we reach in next year. I want to start afresh like next year. Yeah. 2020, 2023. I'm starting. So you wait for me. I'm just giving myself a break, you know, this month. When it gets to the end, then next year. Yeah. It's not bad to ask anyway, you know. So I was saying, as I conclude by, and I close by the way, I'm saying some of us, we left our grandparents at home. They needed our help and we had no experience on how we can take care of those old people. But you are here taking someone's mother, you've got some experience, or you've got how to handle them. They are not easy to handle, by the way. Yeah, they are not easy, but you've got to know how to handle them. We left our own children into the hands of the strangers, of which we can't know how they are being treated right now. And you are here taking care of someone's child. Suppose you said life of a strong woman. Life of a strong woman? No, it's the sweat of a hardworking woman. The sweat of a hardworking woman. I'm unique, just the same profile picture, you'll get me. The sweat of a hardworking woman. You will find many, but I'm unique. It will pop up. Okay, so if we left them and came this side to take care of other people's children, so that means there is something we've learned from these children, of which we are going back and do to our own children. Maybe we had no love. So can you get love? If you can get love for these children that you're taking care of, why can't you go back and love your own children? Right? So let us think about that. Some of us, let me say, we used to be back home and you just cook something as if you don't want to eat it. You know, you just cook something and you're like, then you serve, you eat. But this side, oh my God, can you just cook and they eat? No. So that means you've got some skills to cook. You have to have time and you give in your time because you want that food to come out tasty and yummy. So if you go back still, you would love to do the same thing that you've been doing here. Guys, appreciate. It's high time. Yeah, I've seen the notification. Helen, thank you so much. I will get you there, you know. Yeah, thank you so much. So you guys, I think I should close. Thank you so much for being here from the beginning until now. You're still here. I really appreciate. Hope we've learned a lot. Even if it's not a lot, but whatever you've picked out of my words, hopefully it is going to help you. To those who have shared me out, thank you so much. I really love that. May God bless you so much. So I conclude by good night, you guys. Good night from Harriet. Harriet, good night too. Thank you so much for coming. We love you. We love you so much, girl. Yeah, you are one in the million. Okay, good night. Good night, Helen. Thank you so much. I appreciate for your presence. Yeah. Okay. Even to those who are watching and you're not commenting, I love you so much. 9 people. Yeah, I love you so much. Take this from me. I love you so much. There is a way you guys, you put a smile on my face. Whenever I come live, I go to bed when I'm smiling east to west. Okay, good night. God bless. Assalamu alaikum. Goo goo goo.